When asked to examine one or two concepts or lessons that have had the greatest impact on me from this course, I found it difficult to talk about only one or two of those concepts. This class has really opened my eyes to ethics and will help me analyze situations clearly. From personal experience, I have been dumb to ethics and how to handle situations. I think had I had this class long before now, situations could have been resolved or even avoided. I spent a lot of time being run over and allowed it to happen. I had many managers teach me how not to be a manager. I also learned how not to be an employee and how to ask questions before making assumptions. It is better to say you do not know what you are doing than to act like you do and get yourself into trouble trying to do your best. I have learned how to be a leader through all of my courses, but this class showed me how to make good decisions. As a leader, it is important to have good morals and ethics and to lead others by example, including being Christ-like. For an overseer as God's steward must be above reproach. We must not be arrogant or quick-tempered or a drunkard or violent or greedy for gain, but hospitable, a lover of good, self-controlled, upright, holy, and disciplined. He must hold firm to the trustworthy word as taught, so that he may be able to give instruction in sound doctrine and also to rebuke those who contradict it. Titus 1:7-14. Just as an overseer is to rebuke those that contradict God's word, leaders should teach employees why it is important to have good ethics and to follow policies. Similar to a parent-child relationship, employees will observe the behavior of the managers and assume that this behavior is acceptable. Stanwyck et al. If I have learned one thing, it is that we are to lead by example because we are being watched. 1 Timothy 4:12 says, "Let no one despise you for your youth, and set the believers an example in speech, conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity." I've had several managers that I can say did not set a good example. It is from those managers that I learned how not to be a manager, and who left such an impression on me it is hard to overcome some things, as little as asking for a day off, in fear I will get in trouble just for asking. It is also through one of my managers that I learned that if I am having issues that are not getting resolved, it needs to be taken to the HR department, which is what the HR department is for. I have learned that leaders should listen to employees and not allow things such as office bullying or sexual harassment to be tolerated. And through this class, I learned how to effectively handle these types of situations. As a Christian leader, it will be important to always ask, what would Jesus do? We need to lead others the way Jesus led his disciples. Knowing that others are watching me influences me to be a better leader. But I also have to make sure that I do not allow my position to go to my head and become a bully myself. Supervisors use their power to bully their subordinates, and even the famous are not immune to bullying charges. Stanwyck et al.